My name's Andre Maguire. I'm the lead game designer on War in the North, and we're going to show you a little bit about the strategic elements of combat. We've got our ranger character here in focus, dual wielding. Dual wielding is something that you can actually upgrade your character with through the skill tree. We'll get into the skill tree a little bit, as well as the unique character abilities and some of the cooler aspects of combat. To kick things off, our ranger character has gone into a hit streak, 5x, 7x, 9x, and that's an example of how you can kind of get the most XP during combat. Each character gets a base level of XP, but you can get bonus XP by going into a hit streak, and that's achieved by completing a critical strike, which you'll be able to do once you see the yellow triangle over the character's head. And that's really beneficial because you'll be able to level up your character more efficiently and explore more the skill tree, which is really where you kind of customize your character. It's really where you define your character, your play style. And as far as that goes, you can focus sort of as a tank character or as more of a support character. You can also upgrade your character to utilize co-op skills, defense skills, melee skills, range skills. There's really a lot of depth in the skill tree for each character. And each character has their own unique skill tree. Because our ranger character is dual wielding, you'll see that that he's getting 2x for every hit, as well as a damage over time effect that he's got on there. There he's just done a critical sever. Also, when it comes to critical strikes, you can do them cooperatively, which really gets you a lot of XP. So that's you'll want to try to work as a team together as much as you can and pull off co-op strikes. So over on the right here, we've got some trolls down below. The trick with the trolls is you're going to want to stick and move. So you hit them quickly, use your abilities. Our ranger character's also got a powerful overhand strike that he's utilizing. So that is something that you'll want to be sure and use against these trolls. Also, you want to hit them in the head. They do extra damage in the head, and with the armor that these guys have in Gundabad, that's going to be really important. So Gundabad is something basically a dwarven fortress that we're trying to get to. We've been to Rivendell. We've talked to Elrond. We've met the Fellowship. Where they formed, and we've branched off into Gundabad to explore what's going on there with the enemy encampments. We've basically snuck up the side of the hill here and sort of breached the enemy lines. War in the North is really all about sort of this small special forces unit that is infiltrating in and gathering data and breaking up their plans. Here we've got Belaram flying in and doing an attack on the troll. And so we're making our way towards the Dwarven Fortress and doing a pretty good job at it. Let's go up to the right here and showcase a little bit about the character abilities. Each of the character abilities has allows for finding different secrets. So you can find, the ranger character has tracks that he can find, which will lead to ranger caches. Also, our dwarf character can find hidden caches in the walls, also break through weak walls to find secret chambers. Our elf character can craft different items. If you actually switch to the dwarf character on the feed, you'll actually be able to see that there's a piece here that you can inspect, and that's going to give you really good loot. The game, as an action RPG, is all about finding loot, finding the coolest weapons, finding secret chambers, upgrading your character to your play style, so that you can fight as effectively as possible. Now, in this particular chamber that the dwarf is finding, there's actually really good loot. And one of the aspects of teamwork is about trading the items back and forth. So you'll see the dwarf character found a really cool staff, and that's something our elf character can use, and so you can easily trade items back and forth if you want to try different strategies that way. And each area has these secrets that you can find. It allows you to find some of the best loot, and that's really beneficial. So if any of the characters finds one of these, you're going to definitely want to pay attention to that, because as far as the loot goes, you don't necessarily just find stuff for yourself. You're always finding a variety of different things, and you know, a lot of the weapons can be used by any of the characters, but there's some that are specific to the characters, like the staves and things. You'll also want to make sure that you're equipping all the best weapons and armor. So as you're going through, make sure you're upgrading your character appropriately, and then you'll get the best result. Okay, so let's jump back out, focusing on the ranger character, and we'll go up the embankment here. So down in the lower left-hand corner is the experience bar. That's what you're going to want to keep an eye on as far as getting the best effect. Once you're able to level up, you can outfit your character with different skills, and depending on your play style, that's going to be a benefit. Now, in this particular section, we're fighting Uruk-hai, and these guys are really pretty tough. So as far as strategy goes, you're going to want to use the defensive abilities that you have access to. You know, we do have a lot of melee combat and range combat moves, but also you're going to want to dodge out of the way. You're going to want to use the block button and make sure that these guys don't hit you. These particular characters have unblockable attacks, so again, dodging out of the way and using that defense is what you want to do. Now, in the event that anybody gets in trouble, you can actually use your abilities to help that other person out. In the case of the ranger character, we've got evasion, and evasion is particularly useful because you can use it when the other character's down. And here we're seeing the ranger character use evasion to go undetected by the enemy and revive the dwarf character. Now the ranger character has now gone down, and the dwarf character can use war cry, which makes the dwarf impervious to attacks and able to avoid those hit reactions. Okay, so that's a look at some of the more strategic elements of War in the North. The game is coming out November 1st. It's going to be on Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. Thanks very much.